All right, I think we're live. I think we good. Hey guys, I'm Teen here. Welcome back to a Marvel Champions, the card game opening. Today we have Drax, Nebula, Nova, and not Mutant Genesis, Next Evolution, which I'll be doing last. So we have 3 different hero packs today. And I'm going to get all the cards out. I'm really excited for this opening. I'm most excited for probably Next Evolution, which looks absolutely awesome. And the player side schemes are going to be very interesting. And Yoda's with me today. What? I know. It's not even... I know you don't like plastic, but, like, it's not even the plastic sound. It's not the plastic sound. Drax, get his poster. How is that the plastic sound? That's okay, though? Oh, we're picky about our sounds today, aren't we? He doesn't like plastic. It makes him mad. So yeah. These are just not coming out the way I want. There they are. So there's Drax. There's Nebula. Grab her thing. Paper poster. Both. Then let's get out Nova. He comes with a mod set. And his poster. Alright. There we are, one at a time. I believe this is Drax. It is. So, there is the poster. Very cool. He is in protection. And I've heard that this deck is one you basically want to use. Right? Like, you don't really want to do much changes. We're just going to look at all the posters real quick. We also have Nebula, who is in Justice, correct? Yeah. They haven't done more technique cards, have they, besides the ones in our kit? Like, Widow has the preparation cards that you can put in her kit and all that, and multiple. Yeah, Nova. It's actually a really cool poster. He's in Aggression. Actually, ironically, because the expansion today, I have one in each aspect, and actually have 2 in Justice. But we're going to go over Drax first. Let's see the hero cards. Then Protection, Basic, Obligation stuff, Bad stuff, and Extra. So, first we have Drax with his hero card. He's a 1/1/1 2. Let's see, 14 hit points. That's great. Hand size 4. He gets +1 attack for each vengeance counter. After the villain attacks you, place a vengeance counter on here to a max of 3. You cannot draw a card. So base 4 attack, that's really good. He's recovery of 4 after you change his form, remove all of his counters, heal 2 damage from him for each counter. So you don't want to go to Alter Ego. Right, Mantis is a signature ally. 2/2/1, 2 consequential, 3 health. Exhaust her, deal 1 damage to her, heal 3 damage from an identity. Ooh, that could work on multiplayer. We probably just want to do a new. We have 2 copies of Fight Me Coward, a 0-cost event. Ready your hero and draw 1 card. The villain attacks you. Not bad. Actually, it's probably really good for him. You only draw 1 card, though. I think Taunt would be really good with him. We have 2 copies of Intimidation, a 1-cost thwart event. Remove X start where X is equal to your attack. Okay. It's going to be really bad at first, but really good later on. We got Knife Leap. Let's see what we got here. Reduce cost to play it by 1 for each event counter. You can play this for free. Okay, when you make a basic attack, you get +5 for that attack. Attack gains Piercing and Overkill. Ooh, that's good. Oh, it's like Hulk Smash. So, just if you have your vengeance cards, that's a 9. It's probably a way to up damage in his kit, run combat training or something. I don't know. 2 copies of Parry. When you would take amount of damage, prevent X side damage, X equal to double your attack. Really good. 1, 2, Payback. Your response attack. After the villain attacks you, deal X damage where X is equal to your attack. So it's kind of like Counterpunch. Is that it, right? We got Drax's Knife. 2 restricted cards. It's restricted in hero form. Drax gets +1 attack. 1 cost. Pretty good. His other knife. Both are wilds, actually. That's really good. Drax's other knife. He gains Retaliate 1. Okay, I think a Dauntless build could be interesting with him. I'm not sure how that's going to work, though. Alright, 2 more upgrades. He doesn't have a support, does he? Interesting. It's one of those heroes that doesn't have a support. So we have Dwy Feet Mastery. After he makes a basic attack, draw a card. Drax is awesome. It's awesome. He has some awesome cards. 2 stubborn to die. When Drax would be defeated, instead says hit point down to 4. Change him to Alter Ego and remove this card from the game. Reminds me a bit of Wolverine's card that, you know, resets your hit points, but it removes from the game. So we have 2 protection allies. We have a 4-cost Myritar. Thor 1 attack 2, 3 health. After Myritar takes consequential damage from performing an attack, if the attack defeats an enemy, give her a tough status card. Okay, I think there's builds where that could work. Moondragon, a 3-cost, Thor 1 attack 1, 2 health. Oh, they're both Guardians, by the way. So is Drexy an outlaw? He is an outlaw on Alter Ego. But exhaust and discard Moondragon. Choose a minion that attack. That minion attacks another enemy of your choice. Choose a minion. Okay. So you could have some really strong minions attack other enemies. Counterpunch. 2 copies of that. We've seen that before. We have 3 copies of Deflection. Let's see. When identity will take any amount of damage, prevent up to 5 of that damage. Discard cards to top of your deck equal to that amount prevented this way. Okay. That's interesting. So you just want to get attacked. Huh. So Drax wants to get attacked. Doesn't matter if it takes damage, it's attacked. So like energy barriers, forceful generators, tough status cards. Interesting. Hard Knocks. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. If the enemy is defeated by this tag, give your hero a tough status card. There's 3 of those. That looks really good. Really expensive, but I guess you can get a tough out of it, so that's pretty good. 3 copies of Leading Blow, a 0-cost event tactic. Hero went up to when your hero makes base attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Choose your hero's attack by the number of printed boost icons on that card. If this attack deals damage, ready your hero. Okay, I could also see that working with like a repurpose build. Huh. Okay, Hulk might like that card actually. 3 copies of Subdue. When enemy initiates attack against you, they get -3 for that attack. Cool. So 1-cost event form of the... I'm surprised it's not a defense card. Of the, Pin Down? Is that what it's called? They come with Cyclops. 2 copies of Indomitable. Now we're on to basics, which looks like it has some pretty good... Ooh, Gamora. This is now I've been really interested in. Gamora is a 3-cost die. Thor 1 attack 2, 3 health. Plan for your Danny as a guardian trait. After Gamora attacks or thwarts, discard cards to the top of your deck until you discard an event. Then add that card to your hand. Hello, Venom. Venom is going to love that athletic condition and the doubles. You've seen all those before. But, okay. I'm really interested in this pre-built. That looks pretty good. Let's go over his obligation and nemesis set. We have Memories of Another Life. Give to the Drax player. Oh, yeah. Most of the Guardians are same on their Alter Ego, right? Yeah. That's pretty cool. Exhaust your hero. You can exhaust your hero, or change Alter Ego, exhaust, and remove this card from the game, or you're stunned. If you're already stunned, card gains surge, discard it. Oof. Let's see his nemesis set. Cold a week. Each enemy gets +2 attack. Oh, okay. 2 per player. It's not as bad, but that's pretty brutal. Ooh, 3 boost. Ooh. Yotet the Destroyer. Scheme 1, attack a 3, 5 health, guard, retaliate 1. I feel like if he comes out when you have... Actually, if you have all your whatever counters and your everything set up, that's a 1-shot. Let's see. Challenge accepted. We have 1 of these. Surge. Attach enemy with the highest attack, +2 attack. After Drax deals 4 more damage to attach enemy with a single attack, discard this card. Ooh, it has to be Drax, too. Ooh. I mean, there's a Drax ally, but oof. Well, I guess this is Drax's nemesis, so that doesn't matter. Anyways, that's actually cool that Drax has to discard it. I will destroy you. Alter Ego Surge. Hero. Yota the Destroyer attacks you with +1 attack. If no attacks are made this way, the villain attacks you. Ooh. Seems kind of brutal. I know, it sounds like I said your name, didn't it, buddy? Okay. That's Drax. That's interesting. Really interesting. Next, oh wait, no, we have his extra cards. So we have Stop, Deck List, and then, oh yeah, he comes with some really good cards, I remember now. 3 copies of Bring It. Max 1 per phase. Draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you. That's awesome. Rocket and Thor will love that card. Oh, and Venom will definitely love this card. Or any Guardian. Think fast. Plan for Danny as a Guardian trait. Take 1 damage. Defuse the villain. That's just stupid good. Oh, you can play this with Rogue. Oh yeah, this card. I have a cool Maria Hill recursion deck with Cyclops idea for this card. Regroup. Tactic. Interrupt. When an ally is defeated by an enemy attack, return to its owner's hand instead of discarding it. When the round ends, discard this card. That's just so good. I feel like it's better the higher player counts, and 3 copies of Enhanced Physique, which they reprinted these in the Guardian wave, and I don't really get that, but whatever. Am I the one who doesn't really use those cards? I think it'd make more sense to reprint them in the X-Men wave, because some people are only going for X-Men stuff, you know? But whatever. Alright, so she's Justice. Oh yeah, Eros. And this was when One Way or Another came out, even though I got it through Spider-Ham first. Justice, basic, her bad stuff, and then extra cards. Alright, let's go over everything here. First we have Nebula. Thor, she's 2s across the board. Beautiful. Love that. 9 health. Okay. Combat. 5 Hanses. Combat protocols. 4 spots. After your turn begins, resolve the special ability on each technique upgrade you control. Then discard each tech upgrade resolved this way. Cool. If you blank a upgrade somehow, it gets blanked, like, you know, pretending it's just like just the trait or whatever. Huh. Would that still trigger? We have Nebula on our alter ego. She now cybernetic upgrade spots. After you play a technique upgrade, draw 2 cards. Once per round. Per round, yes. And that's actually just a better version of what's her name? Black Widows. So we have Gamora, signature ally, 3 cost. Lower 2, tech 2, 3 health. After you play Gamora, choose a technique upgrade you control, then resolve its special ability. Alright, that could be really good, I'm sure. Nebula ship, 2 cost, support, exhaust it, and generate a wild. That's really good. A built-in wild in her kit for 2. That's actually really good. When Gamora's a wild. Love wild resources and hero kits. 2 copies of Cutthroat Ambition, a 1-cost upgrade technique. When Nebula's in hero form, her techs gain piercing and overkill. And then specials remove 3 threat from a scheme, but it is a thwart. So giving her overkill piercing, really good. You can do a build around that with like skilled strike, combat training. I'm really interested in that. Evasive maneuvering. While you're in hero form, Nebula ignores guard, patrol, and keywords on crisis icon, and she can stun or confuse an enemy. It's special. That's just good. Unyielding persistence. I thought there were 2 of this. No? Apparently people played so well. I guess the thing is to shuffle this back in. While in hero form, everybody gets +1/+1. +1 thwart, +1 attack, and gains stalwart. Give her a tough. That's awesome. So she only have 6. Okay, she has 8, right? Yes. Okay, so 8. I thought she only had 6 for a second. It's 8 techniques. Weapons Master. While in hero form, she gains Retaliate 1. Specials deal 4 damage to an enemy. So you can give her Retaliate 2, and there's other ways to give Retaliate, like Dauntless. You can Retaliate 3. I gotta try a Retaliate 3 build. Oh, that sounds so cool. Wide Stance. While in hero form, reduce the amount of damage she takes from each tech by 1. Okay. Special. The top 3 cards of the encounter deck, discard 1 and put the others back in any order. Huh. So she seems like a very plan-heavy hero. So we have 2 combat ready, 0 cost event. Ooh, it's a skill and an alter ego. Okay, choose one and shuffle 2 techniques from a discard pile into your deck. Discard cards to top of your deck until you discard a technique upgrade, put that upgrade into play, and then resolve its special. Okay, that seems really good. We got 3 copies of Lethal Intent. Okay, that seems like what? Figured it'd be the other way around. Choose up to, well, you know, 3 combat readies in this. Well, I guess this is a hero action. That makes sense. Lethal Intent. Choose up to X technique upgrades you control. Resolve each of your special abilities in order of your choice. So, X for X. So I'm guessing you can't choose the same upgrade if you only have one. Like, for example, the Wide Stance. I can only choose Wide Stance twice if I have 2 Wide Stance, not if I have the 1 out. That's going to be my guess. Okay, Nebula looks like a lot like Black Widow, so I'm very interested. I think a fusion, heavy build, and Justice would be really good for her. But we'll see. Eros, 2-cost ally. Very rare in Justice. I love a 2-cost Justice ally. I love a 2-cost ally in general. Thor 2, Tekka 1, 2 health. After you play Eros from your hand, confuse a minion for each mental resource you use to pay for him. Cool. I don't know if she has a lot of mentals, but in this deck, but I'll love it. Wraith, 3-cost ally. Thor 1, attack a 3 health. When a boost card is turned face up, exhaust him, and deal 1 damage to him. Cancel that card's boost effect. Okay. Okay, I like it, especially with top villains like Ronin. Magneto can have some really nasty boost effects. Venom, 4-cost ally, Flash. Ooh, okay, it's Flash Thompson. Thor 2, Tekka 3. Ooh, Tekka 3, that's beautiful. 4-cost Or 4 health. 4 health, wow. While there is no threat in the main scheme, reduce all consequential damage Venom takes by 1. That could be a really fun deck to build around. I think Spider-Woman is what I'm thinking of for like aggression cards to really boost him. I like it. We got 3 copies of Justice Served. Player names player troll, maximum per player. After you thwart and remove the last threat from a scheme, discard this card, ready your hero. Make player any player's control. That's SBU. Cable, there's a card for you. One way or another. I've seen this before. I've seen Determination. I've seen Power Ofs. I know. What? Oh, you want to see that card? Okay, here, Yoda. See? Power of Justice. There you go. Okay. 3 copies of Brains over Brawn. Attack. After your hero makes a basic thwart, deal damage to an enemy equal to your hero's thwart. I want to try build with Ironheart to get her to like 5 thwart with like Heroic Intuition. What's it called? Symbiote Suit. Phoenix would probably be good with that. That's interesting. And then Heroic Intuition we've seen. Alright. And I don't know how much new cards we have. Let's see. Alright, first card is Cosmo. 2 cost ally, thwart 1, attack 1, 2 health. Here we go. Interrupt when Cosmo attacks or thwarts, name a card type. Then discard a top card of a deck. If that card is the name of the name type, Cosmo does not take consequential damage. For that use. I know they nerfed this card hard because before it was any deck like Infinity Stone, the Invocation deck, blah, side scheme deck for Red Skull, and now it has to be hero or villain or hero deck or encounter deck. So he's really nerfed. Nowhere 2 cost support for Guardians. I love Guardian supports. Hey, I never thought about actually buying the Guardians packs is gonna help support Guardians. Help support Venom, my favorite hero. So maybe I should have gone for this more. This is my favorite hero in the game. So increase your ally limit by 1. Love that. After a player plays a Guardian ally, exhaust nowhere, that player draws a card. Love that. Card draw for 2, but you gotta play an ally, but still. Next, team up card between Gamora and Thanos. Or Gamora and Nebula. What? You really like that card? Okay. Team up between Gamora and Nebula, maximum per deck. Draw 3 cards. Hero action. I think that might be one of the best hero team ups. I definitely think my favorite is Rogue and Gamma, though. We got 2 first aids and 3 doubles. Hey, do you know this deck comes with... I think every deck comes with a double. Is there a deck that doesn't? Maybe Penny Parker. Now I'm curious to look into that. Inferiority complex are... inferiority complex are obligation. Giving every player choose exhaust her removes card from the game, or choose and discard 2 technique upgrades you control. No upgrade was discarded this way. This card gains surge, discard this obligation. Ugh. And our nemesis is Gamora. 2/2/6. When this minion would end or play, discard the Gamora ally from play. Yep. After Gamora attacks and damages you, choose and discard an upgrade you control. Oh, that's mean. That's mean. Alright, then we get Self-Preservation. Nebula gets -1 to all of her stats. Gamora gets +1 attack and her attacks gain piercing. Nice. I'm just imagining, team up with the Gamora hero. The outside of that. No, that's gonna hurt. Lethal Weapon. Attach Gamora. If you cannot attach the villain. Hero action. Discard an upgrade you control to discard this card. +1 attack. That's pretty good. For the villain, just +1 attack. And then we got Old Rivals. Gamora attacks you. If no attack was made this way, this card gains surge. If Gamora hero or allies in play, she resolves her attack against you without exhausting. That's hilarious. I love that design. That your ally, or if you're playing multiplayer, your friend can just attack you. I love that. I love that. Alright. What? Stop and Nebula deck. What? Calm down. Hey, come here. It's okay. Come here. What? It's okay. It's okay. I don't know what your problem is. What? Anyways, we got 3 copies of Energy Spear. Hello, this is for Bug. Touch your Guardian ally, maximum per ally. Touch ally gets +2 attack and piercing. They gain piercing? I knew it upped their attack. Piercing. Oh yeah, I always forget that this card... I keep thinking this comes with Star-Lord. No, it comes with her. Play under any player's control, maximum per player. Maximum team card player, Guardians of the Galaxy, by the way. That's the name of the card. Team card, if each of your characters has a Guardian trait, this card gains response. After you play and upgrade an ally, draw one card. So this is a little rules question here that I'm curious about. If, for example, I'm playing the Iron Man ally with her, and I attach Honorary Guardian, does this trigger? Kind of wondering that if Honorary Guardian would trigger that, because as an upgrade, you pooped on my finger. Ew, gross. Get that out of here. But yeah, I'm just wondering. Anyways, next cards, we have two support. One cost support of defensive training. You know, max super deck, uses training counters. You exhaust it and shuffle a protection green event from your discard pile into your deck. So I had the protection version now. Always exciting to get one of those. Those are really fun to play around with. And include, they can be really good, especially in certain kind of strategies. I really like Honorary Guardian. Play for Danny has the Guardian trait. Excuse me, sorry. Touch to a friendly character, max 1 per character. Touch character gets +1 hit point and the Guardian trait. Oh, excuse me. And another Daughter of Thanos. Cool. What did I do with his? Did I put his extra cards here? Because if so, that was not the plan. They get their own pile. Okay. Next is Nova. I now have all the champions. Let's go. Oh yeah, Locust. I forgot about the Locust. He's an aggression. And boom. Not a lot of basic. And then the extra cards. Oh yeah, he comes with a mod set. Don't forget that. Keep forgetting that. First card is Nova. He's a 1/1/2. After hero uses one of his basic powers, toward attack or defense, ready his helmet. Then we have Sam Alexander. He's also a 10 health, 5 hand size. Spin a resource of any type. Search your deck for and discard pile for Supernova Helmet. Add to your hand. Put it into play instead if you paid for this card using a wild resource. Right, he's all about wilds. His signature ally is Miss Marvel, which is really interesting because hers is Red Dagger. That's really interesting playing her with Miss Marvel. At least I think. I'm going to have to try a 4-player champion team up. 4-handed. That's going to be fun. Anyways, Miss Marvel. Thor 1, Tekka 1, 3 health, champion and human. After you play an event, exhaust her and deal 1 damage to her. Return that event to your hand. Didn't they change it so it's like discard pile now or something? I know they changed that card. I don't remember what it was. I could be wrong about what it was, but 2 cards forceful projection, superpower interrupt. When a friendly character would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent 3 of that damage. Prevent this card using a wild resource, deal 3 damage to an enemy. Cool. And we got 3 copies of Light Speed of Flight, double the number of wild resources while paying for this card. I'm sensing a theme with Nova. I think he likes some wild resources. Thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme. I guess it's technically 1 for 3. That's not as bad. 2 copies of Pot Shot, double on wilds, deal 4 damage to an enemy. If you see it as a 1 with wilds, because that's probably what you want to use to pay for it, it's not as bad. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, Unleash the Nova Force. This card is apparently really great. I've heard this card is crazy. Maximum per round superpower. Until the end of the round, each time Nova defeats an enemy or removes the last threat from a scheme, ready him and draw a card. That seems fun. Oh, I forgot about Connection to the World. This card is so cool. Connection to the World Mine. It does not count against your hand size. So you can technically draw both these in your opening hand and have an 8-card opening hand. Awesome. Oh yeah, this is a card. Jesse Alexander. I forgot that he has a support persona. Alter Ego action, exhaust Jesse Alexander. Shuffle 1 copy, Connection World Mine from your discard pile into your deck and draw a card. Not bad. And there's the helmet. It's not a wild. I'm surprised he doesn't have a lot of wilds in his kit, like Domino, but I guess you're using this. Supernova Helmet. Nova gains Arrow trait, and exhaust it to generate a wild resource. Awesome. He seemed to have a really... He looks like he could be really fun. I'm really interested. Alright. He only comes with 1 aggression ally, and that is the Locust. A 2 cost. The word of 1, 2 consequential. That's weird. 1 attack. 2 health champion. Play for today's champion. Hero response. After the Locust enters play, add an aggression red event from your discard pile to your hand. Okay. Let's see. 2 copies chase them down. We've seen that card quite a few times. 3 copies of Pitchback. Perfinetti has hero traits. Attack after your hero attacks, deal 4 damage to an enemy. Okay. This is a card I'm not sure about. Maybe if I play with it, I'll really fall in love with it, but I don't know. This card hasn't really hit for me, so at least from watching it, I could be wrong about this card when playing it. But no quarter. Requirements, physical. Deal 4 damage to enemy. For each point of excess damage dealt to an enemy by this attack, discard the top card of your deck and add each aggression red card discarded this way to your hand. I don't know. Could be wrong. 3 copies of 1/1. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. If attack defeats enemy, deal 2 damage to an enemy. So it's a slightly weaker version. It's a weaker version of the Wolverine card. I mean, that would be printed after this, but looks pretty good. Could be really interesting. Power of Aggression we've seen. Alright. 3 copies of Fluid Motion. Hero response. After you play an attack event, exile this card. Hero gets +1 attack till the end of the phase. Max 1 per attack event. And here it is, the big card. Hone Technique, double mental requirement, max 1 per layer. It's a skill, 3 calls, When you play an attack event, this is an interrupt. When you play an aggression attack event, if you paid for this event using a mental resource, increase the amount of damage that event deals by its printed cost. So for example, this pitchback here is actually a 5 damage, just as an example. And I think a Gambit build with like uppercut and stuff could be really interesting because you get it really high. So then we got basic. Oh yeah, I can't believe this ally did not come with Ironheart, because it's perfect for Ironheart, but or swap it with like Vivian or something in his kit. But Moon Girl. Thor 2, Tech 2, both take 2 consequential damage. She's a champion genius, 3 health. Play for Nidia's champion or genius trait. After you play Moon Girl from your hand, draw 1 card for each mental resource you use to pay for her. Really good. It's going to be going on a lot of my decks. Probably any Heroes Genius, if I can, or at least Champion. We'll see. 3 copies Everyday Hero. This card I really forgot about. Let's see. Where it's a wild, where Danny has a splitting trait. This card can be spent for any player and gains a text response after you spend this card for a player. Heal 1 damage from that player's identity. Okay. So while your identity... Okay, so if the player who has it is a civilian... Okay. It's interesting. And Champion's Mobile Bunker. 2 cost support is a champion vehicle. Exhaust it. Choose an identity that... With the champion trait, the player who controls that identity may draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards from their hand. I don't know if that's going to be that good. We'll see. Mainly because of the discard. Oh, you're going to go up there? Okay. Alright. We have Weight of the World obligation. Give to the Sam Alexander player while it's play. His helmet can't ready. Exhaust him. Sam removes card from the game. Makes sense. Pretty simple. Bring the War Side scheme. For his nemesis, each player discards 1 card when they control the printed wild resource. For each card discarded this way, place 1 threat here. Okay, so it just gets slightly worse. 1 card they control with a printed... Just look at his kit. There is no printed wild in his kit, though. And the card... Each player discards 1 card they control with a printed wild resource. Okay, I can't believe he's not full of wilds on his kit, but... Oh, at least the helmet. I feel like that makes more sense, but whatever. I don't know. Warbringer. Scheme 1, attack of 3. I feel like that scheme's gonna miss a lot. Scheme 1, attack of 3. Brute Chitauri. He's a Chitauri. Ooh, that's cool. 5 cost ally. When he attacks you, he gets +1 attack for each card with a printed wild resource in your hand, and it gains overkill. Oh, that sounds bad. Since he really likes wilds. 2 War Delivery. Sounds like a delivery service almost. Like you want to run a delivery service, but if you may spend a resource, if you do not, the villain of Warbringer each attacks you, even an alter ego. Boost this, place 1 threat, and this is on the main scheme for each card with a printed wild resource in your hand, dude. That's mean. The war has been brought to treachery. That is really interesting looking art. Surge. Ooh. Discard X cards from the top of the encounter deck. X the total number of printed wild resource cards in your hand. Until cards... Okay, in your hand, cards you control, and cards in your discard pile. Okay, that's a lot of count. You have to make sure you know. Okay. So that's interesting. That'd be interesting with Sandman. I really like the idea with Sandman. Might have to run Nova Sandman and hope to get shadows. So we got that. We got 3 copies of Yaw and Roll. Boyfriend is the aerial trait. It's a thwart card. Remove 3 threat from after your hero thwarts. Remove 3 threat from the scheme. Iffy. I feel like that's iffy because I don't know. Maybe a multiplayer that could be really good, but we'll see. Or like side scheme mechanic. Interesting, but you're already thwarting. We'll see. Height advantage. Aerial tactic. What are you about? Your technique, not tactic. Technique. Okay. Tactic. Oh yeah, that means Cyclops can go grab this. He can't play it, but he can grab it, which is really interesting. But it has the aerial trait. Reduce the amount of damage you take from each enemy attack by 1. Force to interrupt when your turn ends. Discard this card. Interesting that Cyclops can grab it, but can't use it. I just think that's really funny. Okay, then we have a mod set. We have the Armadillo mod set. I think I have all the mod sets that come in hero packs. I don't think there's any in... Well, Deadpool technically has one. But I don't think there's any... X-23, I don't know, they're not out yet. And I don't... At the time I'm recording and doing this. And I don't think... Could go from wrong, Salk and Angel have them, but I could be wrong. Each enemy with a tough stats card gets +1, +3 attack. Ooh, that's mean. That's mean. Then we got Armadillo. Scheme 1, attack 2, 8 health, brute elite toughness. Armadillo can have any number of tough status cards. After Armadillo activates, give him a tough status card. So does piercing go through all of them? Just curious. Roll one, +2 attack. Condition, touch Armadillo. If Armadillo is not play, search your card. Go get him, basically. Put him into play, engage with you, and attach a card to him. When Armadillo has a tough status card, characters cannot defend against this attack. Ooh, that's mean. Tough and Tumble. When you build Alter Ego, each enemy with the tough status card schemes. If none do, Surge. And then Hero is they each with the tough attacks. Nothing happens, Surge. Tough it out. Give Armadillo and the villain each tough status card. If 1 or fewer tough status cards are given this way, this card gains Surge. Ugh. Oh, that seems just mean. Okay, now we got the box. We got the box. I'm actually gonna put these guys off to the side here. Because I have more room now. I set it up so I have more room, which was such a good idea. Because now I can like have the decks off to the side. I don't have to worry about that. Okay, so we have Next Evolution. Which comes with, you know, stuff. Did I put this on wrong? I opened it for a split second to check. Just to make sure there wasn't any wrapping paper. But yeah, technically it goes like that. But, so we have book. Please don't get mad at the book. But yeah, we had the book. I've been avoiding the campaign stuff because I don't want spoilers, and I want to actually play through it. Especially mainly the book. I watched some gameplay, but I haven't watched like the story. You're gonna get mad at this, Yoda. I'm sorry. He doesn't like this sound, so I'm gonna try and open these as fast as possible. This is what it's like with plastic, and he's with me today. I'm sorry. I tried to get I got all the hero packs before, but I didn't really know how to do this without cards going everywhere. Okay, she's hero 2. I know I'm trying. It's fighting me though, Yoda. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How about this? Do you want to grab it and pull for me? I know you'll just tell it off. There we go. Come on. Dude. Calm, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I know, I'm sorry. I know. Come on. There they are. Alright. I think this is 2. Okay, I'm about to have it. I'm about to have it. Look. Plastic's gone. There. Plastic's gone. It's okay. Calm down. Calm down. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. The plastic's gone, okay? It's gone. Okay. For this, I'm basically just going to really highlight the heroes. Kind of skim through the villains, but... Oh. We're going to have a side scheme pile. I guess. I never thought about that. He gets a side scheme pile. All right, let's go over the heroes. We have Cable. Is a 2/2/2. Love that. Soldier X-Force. Just laughing. After he defeats a side scheme, ready him once per phase. Oh yeah, he's a 12 health, 4 recovery. Nathan Summers. That's the same first name. That's weird. Nathan Summers, mutant soldier. Oh, he's a mutant. I never thought about that. They can use the mutant cards. That's pretty good. You may include player side schemes from any aspect in your deck. Soldier X. Search your deck for and discard pile for a player side scheme. Put into play. Shuffle. That's really good. We got Body Slide. 2 0 cost event. Change form. Each other player may change forms. May change form to the form you're in. It's what action? We got 3 copies of Mind Stand. 2 cost. Psionic Superpower and a Thwart. Hero action thwart, move 2 threat from a scheme. Remove 1 additional threat for each scheme that is in the victory display. That could be really interesting if you load it up with schemes. Precognition, Psionic Superpower. It's okay. Look at the top X cards. Your encounter X equal to the number of side schemes in the victory display. You may discard 1 of those cards, put the rest back in any order. Pretty cool. 2. He has 2 of these? I thought he had 3. Oh. 2 copies Telekinetic Blast, 3 cost event. Attack Psionic Superpower, deal 6 damage to enemy. 1 additional for each scheme in the victory display. Speaking of schemes, we have Technovirus Purge, victory 0. Characters that are in Cable cannot remove threat from here. And while it's in the victory display, Nathan Summers and Cable gets Psionic Trait, and Cable gets +1 to each of his stats. 5 threat, by the way. But I feel like with Overwatch, you can get around that. Gray Malkin. I believe I'm saying that right. Response. After side scheme is defeated, ready it. And then we can exhaust to generate a lightning resource. 2 cost support, really good. Another 1 cost support is Professor. Persona attack, exhaust it. Exhaust Professor, choose to draw 1 card. Or search your deck for deck and discard pile for player side scheme add to your hand. Pretty cool. We got Askani-san? Ask Annie-san. Ask Annie-san? Ask Annie-san. A 1 cost upgrade title. Thwart after you defend against an enemy attack. Exhaust Ask Annie-san. Spend a lightning resource. Remove threat from a scheme equal to your hero's thwart. I had to think about that one, really. Forced Amnesia. Psionic Superpower after a non-permanent side scheme is defeated. Add this and that to the victory display. I didn't think this was a good card at first. Then I actually realized what it meant. It's really good. Being able to just get rid of a really annoying scheme. Even like a Nemesis scheme or something. Plasma Rifle. Tech Weapon restricted. Exhausted. Spend a lightning or energy resource. Deal 1 damage to an enemy for each side scheme in the victory display. To a max of 4. This tech gains ranged. Ooh, I like that. Telekinetic Force Field. Formerly Psionic Superpower, 2 cost upgrade. When a friendly character would take any amount of damage, discard this instead, prevent all of it. Awesome. And 2, a Temporal Leap, 2 cost upgrade. Tactic. When the main scheme would be depleted, remove this card from the game, put a side scheme from the victory display into play, move 4 threat from the main scheme to that scheme. Oh, wait, it'd be when the threat... Okay, I was going to say, what if there's no... threat on it, but it's when it would. It's like an interrupt, yeah. We have Caliban. 3-cost ally, thwart 1, attack at 2, 3 health. I think it's weird that he's in leadership because he's all about side schemes, but okay. It doesn't make sense that he's the first character in the box. So what is that symbol? Is that X-Force? I don't know. After Caliban enters play, ooh, Psionic. Discard cards top of your deck to discard X-Factor, X-Force, or X-Men allies discarded. Add the ally to your hand. Have we gotten another X-Factor besides the ones that came with Quicksilver? I don't think we have. Phantom X, he's the guy who wants the thing, right? Yeah, you want the thing. Here, right, let's go get your thing, buddy. Why did they... Okay, never mind. Okay, after Phantom X enters play, he's 4-cost ally, Sonic, X-Force, 1/1, 3. After his play, search your deck and discard pile for EVA and put it into play. EVA is 0-cost support. If Phantom X is not play, discard it. Exhaust EVA and choose. Remove 1 threat from scheme. Don't damage enemy. You get 1 damage from Phantom X. It's really interesting, little combo there that I like. It's a vehicle, by the way. We have Sunspot, 3-cost eye, thwart 1, attack 2, 2 health. Aerial X-Force. After you play a support, after you place Sunspot from your hand, choose a player. Deal damage to a villain, and each minion engaged with the chosen player for each energy resource used to pay for Sunspot. I can't word. That's going in every Captain Marvel leadership deck I make now, because that's really good. All right, we have mission planning, 2-cost event. Play if there's a side scheme in Victor's play. To the end of the phase, allies you control do not take consequential damage. Really good. 3 cups of Uncanny X-Force title team, maximum per team card per player. Feature characters has the X-Force trait. Each ally you control gets +1 thwart and -1 consequential damage for after thwarting a side scheme. Not bad. Alright, that's a really cool card. 2-cost upgrade mission leader title. Reduce cost to play mission leader by 1 if your opponent has a soldier trait. Pretty cool. And after a side scheme is defeated, there's also mission leader. Each player draws a card. So it's basically a whole table version of Skilled Investigator. Then we got the side schemes. Let's just start with that one. We got Call for Backup, Victory 0. Each player may search their deck and discard pile for an ally and add it. Put it into play, shuffle. It's also weird to hold a card like this for the player cards. Then we got Build Support, Victory 0. Each player may search their deck, discard pile for support that costs 3 or less, put it into play. Locked and Loaded. Each player may search their deck and discard pile for a weapon upgraded. Call it the cost 3 or less, put into play. Venom and Rocket would love that. Establish Perimeter. Give each identity a tough status card. And I forgot to say a threat count, so that's 2, 2, 3, 3. And then we have Deadpool, right? 3-cost ally. Thwart 2, attack 2, 3 health. Mercenary X-Force when Deadpool would be defeated. Because close to damage, heal 3 damage from him instead. And acceleration token to the main scheme. Actually, he's a wild. That's cool. That could be interesting. Deadlock, 4-cost ally. Thwart 2, attack 2, 3 health. Cyborg X-Force. If Deathlock enters play, choose an upgrade in any player's discard pile with cost of 1 or less that can be attached to Deadlock, attached to Deadlock. That's pretty cool. In any player's discard pile. Okay. Frenemies, a 1-cost event. Team up with Cable and Deadpool at thwart, maximum per deck. Deal 1 damage to each Cable and Deadpool. Remove 3 threat from a scheme and 3 threat from a different scheme. Not bad. Pretty 6 costs for, 1 thwart. Power of the Mind. Double the number resource card generates while paying for a Psionic card. That's cool. Speaking of Psionic cards, Scimitar. I'm assuming it's Scimitar because Psionic. Restricted. Attack. After you place another Psionic card, exhaust Scimitar, deal 2 damage to an enemy. And Sidearm. I finally have this card. It's not even the War Machine version that started out, but gosh, I've wanted this card for a while, especially for like Black Cat or Iron Man Voltron. Attach to an ally. Maximum per ally. Attach ally gets +1 attack and its attack gains ranged. Awesome. Love it. Then we got his bad stuff. We got Technovirus Resurgence. Give to the Ace Summers player. Search the deck. Discard pile. Hand and Victory display for Technovirus Purge. Put into play. Surge. Or shuffle. After and attach this card to it. If you cannot discard this card, deal yourself 1 face down card. Huh. So you can't put it into play. That's interesting. Strife. 2/5. Villainous. When a player plays a psionic event, cancel the effects of that event and deal 1 damage to strike. That's just mean. That's just mean. He's going to be hard to deal with. Back to the Future. The player cannot remove threat from schemes other than Back to the Future. Our players cannot remove threat from Back to the Future. Player cannot damage enemies not engaged with them, and our players cannot damage minions engaged with Cable. That's fun. Not engaged with Cable, you know what I mean? Yeah, basically, that turns it into like a solo game for Cable, where you can only deal with stuff in front of him. That's interesting. Tokenomic Force Field. Attach Strife, otherwise attach the Villain. When attached character would take any amount of damage, prevent that damage. If 2 or more damage was prevented this way, discard this card. It's not too... No, it's probably pretty easy to get with. Get rid of. Mind Scan. Place threat on the main scheme. 1 additional threat for each scheme on the main scheme for each side scheme of the victory display. That's mean. Oh, and it confused you. That's really mean. I could just lose you the game. Telekinetic Blast. Deal 2 damage and 1 additional for each side scheme of the victory display. And you're stunned. Okay, that could just defeat you. You could just lose from those cards. That's just mean. Alright. Now, for the hero I was most excited for in this kit is Domino. Now, Domino... I didn't get Domino when I first... Like, I'm a visual person, you know? So, I didn't get Domino until I saw gameplay. And I fell in love with this. She looks so much fun. I'm so excited to play Domino. I'm excited for the side schemes more with Cable. But I'm so excited to play Domino. Border 1 attack 2, 3 health. She has 9 health. Posse X-Force. When counting a resource on discard cards, top of your deck, count each wild printed twice. Choose a card in your hand. Swap that card with the top card of your deck. Action once per round. Enema Thurman. Mutant. Choose a card in your hand. Swap the card with the top card of your discard pile once per round. That's really cool. And she has first hero in the game. 2 signature allies. That's awesome. Also, I feel like, before I forget to say this, I feel like Bishop's going to be the same way for me, where I don't get him until I see gameplay. Oh yeah, and by the way, like all but one of her cards are wilds. That's awesome. I don't know why they didn't do this in Nova. Diamondback, 2 cost ally. Thor 1 attack 2, 2 health Posse. Exhaust her, deal 1 damage to her. And discard the top card of your deck. Deal 1 damage to each enemy for each resource icon. Discard this way. Outlaw. Scheme 1, attack 1 with a little star. 3 health. Excuse me. Outlaw Posse. Ironic, Outlaw's an outlaw. And then, toughness. When she attacks, discard top card of your deck. She gets +1 attack for each resource icon. Discard this way. And then a good workout. This is her attack. Deal 4 damage to enemy. Discard top card of your deck. For each resource, 1 more to that. 1 more damage to that enemy. There's only 1 luck be a lady? Really? Interesting. Okay, luck be a lady. 1 cost event. Superpower. Discard top card of your deck. And if the resource is on it, for each resource counted this way, it's a energy, heal 2 damage from a character. Mental, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Physical, deal 3 damage to enemy. And wild is choose one of the above, but you'll be doing that twice if it's a wild, which is pretty cool. Right place, right time. Superpower thwart, remove 3 threat from scheme. You know, discard the top for each resource you get to do it. Increase it by 1. Then there's Jackpot. Oh, Jackpot. I did not. I'm like, why would I discard this card? When I first saw this card, I'm like, why would I want to discard it? I didn't realize how good discarding was with her. But it's a triple, 1 of each resource. Which, by the way, if you have one of those cards where you're like attachment, you have to get rid of with 1 of each, done. But after this card is discarded from the top of your deck, shuffle it back into your deck. Awesome. Pip the Pug. Exhaust alter ego action. Exhaust him. Put 1 Domino or Posse card from your discard pile on the top of your deck. Also the Painted Lady. 1 cost support, which Pip is 2, right? Yeah. After you discard cards from the top of your deck, attach that card, or discard a card from the top of your deck. Place that here, face down here, to a max of 3. And you can exhaust it as an alter ego action and put 1 from there to your hand. We got 2 copies of Domino's Pistol, weapon restricted. Exhaust Domino's Pistol. Oh yeah, Jackpot's the only non-wild. That's what it is. Also, what's the non-wild? Anyways, exhaust her pistol. Choose an enemy. Discard the top card of your deck. Deal 1 damage to enemy for each resource I can discard this way, and it gains ranged. That's awesome. Looking good. Hero of defense. Boost card's turn face up during an activate attack against you. Exhaust this. Cancel that card's boost icons and boost ability. Give the attacking enemy another boost for this activation. Could be really interesting and really good. Like a Break, it's 0 cost upgrade. When you reveal an encounter card, discard this card, cancel the effects, and discard it, reveal another card from the encounter deck. It's kind of like Spycraft, from what I see. And then Probability Field, 2 cost upgrade. This is her card. This is her crazy card. When you make a basic power, or when you use a basic power, discard the top card of your deck. You get +1 for that power for each resource discard this way. That's stupid. That's just stupid. That's just really power. She's gonna be really fun. Okay, so she's in Justice. I love seeing a hero in Justice. Justice does not get enough support in my opinion, although not that much Justice. Is there more basic than Justice? There might be. Anyways, we have Feral, a 4 cost die. Thwart 2, attack 2. She has a star on her thwart. 3 health, X-Force. At Feral, thwarts. Discard top card of your deck. For each resource icon discard this way, deal 1 damage to the villain. Wolfsbane, really cool. I like the glass, like flying. Thwart 2, attack a 1, star on the thwart, 3 health, and X-Force. After Wolfsbane, thwarts, name a card type. Then discard the top card of your deck. If that card is of the name type, you may add to your hand. And then Even the Odds, this is a reprint, which maybe I'll actually play it this time with Cable. And then Team Investigation, Alliance is back. 2 per player cost. Alliance. I wish that they'd do more stuff with Alliance. Like, I think it'd be cool to do an Alliance X-Men card. I just feel like we haven't gotten Alliance in a while, and I really like Alliance. I think it's a cool mechanic that just never really got used. Move 3 per player threat from a side scheme. But, yeah. This is the only side scheme I don't really like, and let's take out the guards. 0 cost, 4 per player, that's a lot. Victory 0, each player may discard 1 non-elite minion from play. So situational and so annoying to deal with. Overwatch is a reprint, but hey, we got cool Psylocke art now. So, then basic. We got Atlas Bear. She's a 3 cost ally, thwart 1, attack 1, 3 health, a posse, and she's a Wakanda. We haven't had a Wakanda. No, awesome. Give us more Wakanda stuff. I want more Wakanda stuff. I think that'd be cool. You can honestly probably make a Wakanda box. But yeah, do like Killmonger and stuff. I know Panther's way. I don't know. Posse Wakanda. Namor could be Namor would also work at Fantastic Four. It work for both. Anyways, Posse or action exhaust her. Look at the top card of the player deck. If that card is an event, you may deal 1 damage to Atlas Bear and add that damage to its owner's hand. Oh, it's any player. White Fox. Oh, White Fox, you look awesome. 3 cost ally. With order 1, attack 1, 3 health, Posse. After she's discarded for type of your deck, put her into play under your control. Then there's the Posse team-up card. Maximum per deck, playing for to control at least 3 characters with the Posse trait. Technically, you could actually play this with anybody. I think. Maybe not. I don't know if there's enough Posse. Is there enough Posse? I don't know if you can actually play this outside her, but technically you could. Heal 1 damage from each Posse character and ready them. And superpower training. Venom would also love this. And many others. Quicksilver, Iron Man. I keep going. Victory 0. Each player searches their deck and discard find any specific upgrade, puts it into play. Then there's Digging Deep. After this card is discarded from the top of your deck, add to your hand. Really cool. Then we have Doubles and Sharpshooter. Maximum player. When you make a ranged attack, discard the top card of your deck. This deck deals 1 additional damage for each resource icon discard this way. I feel like that could be interesting with Hawkeye. I don't know if it'd be that great, but it'd be interesting. Let's see. Memories of Armageddon Obligation. Give it to the name of a 3rd player. Treat your identity's print text box if it were blank, except for traits. Exhaust your identity as an alter ego action and remove this card. Oh, discard this card. Okay, never lose play. Topaz. Scheme 1, attack 2, 3 health. Mutant searching card deck. Discard pile says there for 1 copy of Superpower Feedback and touch your identity. Shuffle. Okay. Not my lucky day. I love this art. I love the art in this card. Just funny. When a village player must either take 1 damage or place 2 threat here. Not terrible. Not terrible. We got Prototype. Schema 2, attack 2, mutant. Did it get cut off weird? His did get cut off. This got cut off weird. Huh. It's a little extra cut off. Anyways. Yeah, that's cut wrong. Maybe. Yeah, because you can't quite see this as well. Anyways, Prototype gets +1 hit point for each counter on him. He has 1 health. So, place lucky counters on whenever place counters on him equal to the number of damage identity is sustained. If he comes out with Deadpool and he's at like 1 health. Anyway, superpower feedback. 2 of these. Attachment condition. Attach your day. After you resolve an ability on your identity. Or an identity specific card, take 1 damage. Alter ego action. Discard 1 identity specific card from your hand. Discard this card. Okay. Those are the hero stuff. We're just going to kind of skim through the villain stuff. So we have the Marauders here, which are 7 different villains, which are going to be interesting. And then they technically have 2 scenarios are products. We have Morlock Siege with the Morlocks. Then the Morlock Siege has a military grade. And the Mutant Slayers, which is their minion versions. And does this use the same one? Mutant Slayers, you get military grade and Nasty Boys. Okay, so, oh yeah, this is on the run. One I'm not sure how I feel. This is the only one I'm not truly sure if I'll like or not. The other ones look really interesting, but Strife looks kind of hard, though. Then we got Nasty Boys. We got half of the Nasty Boys, or most of the Nasty Boys. It's 6. I thought it was 8. Rest of the Nasty Boys. We got Juggernaut. I'm so excited. This is the one I'm most interested in. He looks really, really cool. Oh, we got the Hope Summers set. This is going to be fun. Is there a Hope ally? Maybe I'm not at her yet. And then Black Tom Cassidy. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that set. We'll see when I get to it. Mr. Sinister. I was surprised when he wasn't the final villain in the box. He was who I was expecting. And he has this really interesting mod sets with Flight mod set, Super Strength mod set. Oh, we're a card short. And then Telepathy. Strife. I'll pass on who this character is, but we have Strife. So, yeah, he's the final villain. Well, it kind of looks like a Spot a little bit. Okay, and then you have Extreme Measures mod set. Oh yeah, this is the character where if they have Tiny, you reduce damage by 1, which I think is really interesting. With like Ant-Man and Wasp. We got some. Oh, and then there's a second mod. Oh, I thought they were the same mod set. Mutant Insurrection. Okay, quite a few. We got campaign stuff. So, bunch of campaigns, side schemes. We got pouches, which Domino's gonna love. We got Safe House. Then you get certain villains I don't remember with each thing. Here she is, Hope Summers. Okay, 4 cost ally, Thwart 2, attack 2, X Force 3 health. After she gains trait of each trait on your identity. If you play Hope Summers from your hand, search your deck for a superpower card and add to your hand. Interesting. All right, that is everything for Marvel Champions today. We have so many cards, so many. I gotta do all this. I gotta sleeve stuff. I gotta play stuff. I'm probably gonna need more sleeves to buy more. But yeah, thank you for watching. Yoda saying bye too. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this or anything else I do, and I will see you guys later in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.